Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Having gained about a handful there. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Going for it on 4th, Nix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
They'll work against the blitz. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
We've set it down from the 37. Throwing it again here. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Broncos corral it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
9-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Nix from the gun. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter.
A loss of 12.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
4-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got Pierce. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
They go play action on first down. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Gets this one to Pierce. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. And they're going for this. That's on target to Pierce. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
49-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. him on the quick hitter. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Okay, ready?
Looking now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. That finds Pittman, complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. New set of downs from the 37. First down, play action. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shut up! Cowboy 80!
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. It's 2nd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Half the 60! Half the 60!
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let go! Buffalo 18! Let's go!
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 Timberwolves! Warriors 70!
They'll throw for it. Cut near the goal line. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get their first points of this game just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Groupie adds the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. They'll motion the slot man right. It's Nix out of the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. It brings up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. This is a heater going deep. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this 2nd half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. From the right hash, so this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Getting out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Broncos 1st down.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Colts 34-yard line.
Nix from the gun. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short. 4th down, pass coming. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. We have a timeout call.